back today with another video. In today's video, we're going to discuss states paying out Thanksgiving EBT benefits earlier. I mean, like today. So definitely check your cards. As well as we have an update on the SNAP backlog with my Georgia Peaches. We have new portals that are being introduced, as well as pandemic EBT resources are closing out at the end of the month in some states, and more, my darling. So if you want to know what is going on in the lovely world of EBT, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey, friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below and you're in, just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like, especially if you love me bringing this content to you, because guys, I really enjoy helping you. Now, if you are an EBT recipient or not, you can receive Amazon Prime free for 30 days. Now, we know we are in full swing of the holiday season. Maybe you need those last minute items to get to you within the next 48 hours. Go ahead and try it out on me. All right, so I have some good news to share, guys. For the upcoming Thanksgiving holiday, EBT has started to release payments early if you usually receive your payments at the end of the month. So you may have already received a deposit. Go ahead and check your cards. Let me know in the comments, like if your dates are between the 19th and the 30th, if you received your cards, if you received the deposit early or not. And it's supposed to be to help with your Thanksgiving meal. Now, in a previous video, I also mentioned where Kentucky has started paying out their $120 summer EBT, and I was correct. But I'm also finding out that some counties were not being paid as well. So they're going to start depositing those payments as well at the end of the month. And they said, according to the EBT hotline, all payments should be to the recipients by December 5th. So you might want to go ahead and check like your EBT benefits online. Also, check out my latest video that I posted, I think on Tuesday, where I give you tips and tricks on how to stretch your food stamps as well. So that's a mouthful. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to my Georgia Peaches, where the SNAP backlog may not be fixed until January, like January 31st, guys. So through an open records request that was filed in October, there's been multiple emails between the Governor's Office of Planning and Budget leaders from Georgia's Department of Human Services. Now, I've been reading your comments, and a lot of you are like, hey, I'm still waiting on my benefits. Now, the emails do discuss the department's use of overtime, how do they plan to resolve the backlog, as well as they're pointing to January 31st, in which the time frame that all issues will be resolved. They said, look, as we approach the holidays, we are continuing to work tirelessly to resolve the backlog and to improve output to ensure that more are able to respond to the substantive changes in the volume moving forward. Now, this was a statement that was issued. They said that any person that may need like immediate need or food assistance, then you can visit like dhs.gov, as well as they have like a list of community resources. When I checked out their website, it's right there on the homepage. But the state is also looking for other ways that they can help get this backlog, as far as like using technology, AI, and even bots. And we talked about this in some other videos, but Georgia's push for the automation for the parts of SNAP certification process, it has been like a really sticky point right now between the USDA as well as DHS. And so they had to submit, I want to say it was like a technology waiver, but as of right now, that waiver is still pending, which would allow them to be able to use like the bots, as well as that will assist the caseworkers in some of their tasks that they have during the interview process as well. So according to the DHS spokesperson, they said the department is shifting the focus to like recertification period changes, as well as any USDA changes. And they're hoping that the waiver is approved to go ahead and alleviate some of the workload issues that they have been having as well. So if you are in Georgia, let me know, have you received anything at all on your cards? Are you still waiting? Because yeah, they have until now, January 31st, for them to go ahead and start issuing your payments. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Mississippi. All right, so if you are in M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, I, humpback, I. All right, they have a new portal, guys. So leaders with the Mississippi Department of Human Services, they are informing clients that participate in SNAP and TANF about the upcoming changes to the Mississippi Department of Human Services mobile app, as well as user accounts. So beginning November 30th, that's after Thanksgiving, guys, if you have the mobile app and user accounts, they will transition to the new updated Common Web portal, which can be accessed at access.ms.gov. Now, individuals with an account already, you are encouraged to go ahead, obviously, and sign up for the new website, right? And continue managing your accounts online. But officials did say that this Access MS, they will provide like a platform for managing your benefits, as well as being able to submit your applications, as well as you can upload like any supporting documents while submitting your application as well. So this app is supposed to be able to do everything. The new website is supposed to be able to do everything as well. So that's what we have going on in Mississippi, but we are headed to Virginia, where also on November 30th, they are closing out pandemic EBT resources this month as well. So any individual in Virginia, if you had issues with your pandemic EBT during the pandemic or even summer EBT, you need to file an inquiry. And now the window is kind of closing, right? You have until November 30th to file any issues that you had from spring of 2020 to supplement like school meals that the students missed during school, or even if the school was like closed or operating part-time, in all counties where the students received that free or reduced lunch as well. So they was like, look, North Cumberland, Richmond County, wherever you stand in the state, students should have received their pandemic EBT. All payments, they said the final payment, I want to say, was in September as well. So if you did not receive any payments for the summer EBT, if you did not receive any payments during the pandemic, or you're just having any issues, to go ahead and submit that inquiry to have those issues addressed. But at the end of the month, November 30th, if you don't do it, they will not be able to assist you. Now, they also do have the pandemic EBT call center that will shut down as well. So the Virginia Department of Social Services said they are committed, guys, to resolving any customer inquiries by that November 30th deadline as well. So I want to say that the call center will be open up until like 9 to 5 or 8 to 5 as well. And I'll go ahead and put all the information here as far as the phone number, but usually you can contact them in the mornings, Monday through Friday as well. So that's what we have going on in Virginia. So all those that said you never received anything, now is your time. Okay, it is your time. Next, we are headed to New York, where families that are struggling to use pandemic food benefits, as millions of dollars remain unspent. So tens of millions of dollars in New York City right now, those benefits remain unused. And I remember I did this article where it said families of at least 90,000 eligible children have not redeemed the recent allotments that they've been putting on the card within the last few months. And they just did this back in October as well. So they said these funds total at least $35 million, but they could start expiring after December if they continue to go unspent. So some families, they said they never received their cards, while others said that they didn't even receive certain disbursements added to their accounts when they are calling like the state's pandemic EBT helpline. So I'm going to encourage all my New York people, I need for you to go ahead and check your cards, as well as some people are saying they're just having trouble getting anyone when they call the pandemic hotline as well, because it's like those automated responses, or maybe they're even experiencing like long wait times to speak with the agent as well. And then that agent can't help them. And you know what they do, they transfer you or just hang up on you. But in total, the New York Office of Temporary and Disability Assistance said that they have issued $6.3 billion in pandemic EBT benefits, with about 60% of those going directly to SNAP households, while existing EBT accounts, they receive the other funds from the state as well. So they're like, they're going to continue to issue out more allotments, and they're going to continue to send these through the end of December. So if you haven't received any payment, I think they have until December 31st, but they said you should have at least $391 per child that was sent out for the summer of 2022, as well as the $120 distribution for 2023. So New York people, I need for you to go ahead and just check those cards. If they issue $6.3 billion, I don't know where the money went. I don't know if it's in the cloud. I don't know if they've been scammed from it. But I would check your cards just to ensure you don't have any money on there, and just continue to look throughout December so we can see what's going on. But next we are headed to Idaho, where the State Board of Education announced that on November 16th, that Idaho parents will be able to start applying for the Empowering Parent Grants as well, starting at 8 a.m. Now, guys, this is the second year in a row that they are doing the Empowering Parents program. And I talked about this in a few videos. I'll go ahead and link them as well. Whereas eligible parents or guardians, you can use this grant money and purchase educational related services and resources online for your children. Now, they do have like an online marketplace. And on there, they offer like tutoring services, internet connectivity, computers, hardware, different like foreign language classes, instructional materials, and more. Now, this year, nearly $30 million in funds is available to students, and just under 28,000 people have applied for them. Now, this is $1,000 per student, and you can get a max of up to $3,000 per family. So if you have 3 kids, $3,000. Now, these grants are available for students that are attending like Idaho public and private schools, as well as those who are even homeschooling as well. And this applies from students that are in kindergarten through 12th grade. So the Empowering Parents Grant, they've been awarded first to households with an adjusted gross income of or at below $60,000 per year as well. So, but a lot of people don't apply for this, and I've talked about where other states were offering these programs. I know Indiana was doing this. I want to say Ohio was doing this as well. But the applications just opened up. So if you are in Idaho, this is an additional $1,000 to $3,000. I mean, go ahead and sign up, get the computer, put it under the Christmas tree, and get your children a computer for Christmas. Okay, they will never know, right? They won't know. Who would know? Who would know, right? So definitely do that. But this is all that we have that's really going on in pandemic EBT, guys. I'm going to have a video coming up soon really talking about the summer EBT. But check out my last video, because I do give you some tips and tricks on those that need to stretch your EBT benefits. As well as if you have some things that you do, comment down below if you know of any extra money. But all my people, let me know if you're still waiting on your benefits as well. So I want to hear from like my New York people, my Kentucky people. I know my Georgia peaches are definitely waiting, but it is hard out here. As well as, did you receive your money early for Thanksgiving? And if you're not in one of those states, what do you plan on cooking for Thanksgiving? Let me know all the things down below. Miles and I are doing plant-based this year. We ordered from a local vegan spot. I don't know why I can't talk tonight. I have no idea. But we ordered from a local vegan spot. And so we're going to do like, I think it's like jackfruit dressing. Obviously, they're doing some yams. It's some weird stuff, y'all. It's some weird combinations. I don't know, but it was super inexpensive. So we don't know what to expect from this. But let me know if you're plant-based as well. We're just going to try that for Thanksgiving, because your girl did not want to get in the kitchen and be in there cooking and slaving, and it's only me, him, and the dog. We're not doing that. So that's all I have. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. Grab you some Amazon Prime. It's free $99. And I will talk to you later, Gator. Bye, guys.